Oh, hello. Roy here on my channel, Roy Reads Anything, where usually talking about old books and related things. And today going to talk about the start of Cleovember. So Cleovember, an event I've devised primarily for myself, but other people are joining in. So Cleovember is a month of reading about Cleopatra. Cleopatra, fully titled as Cleopatra the Seventh Philopator, last of seven Cleopatras, the last pharaoh, the Queen of the Nile, who appears in all sorts of books and comics and popular culture. So the plan is read a bunch of stuff about Cleopatra. And if you do want to jump in, that's all you got to do. Could be fiction, could be non-fiction, could be comic books, maybe watch a movie. I, of course, will be doing all of those things, starting with Cleopatra, a novel by H. Rider Haggard. So a Victorian novel. There she is, looking cool, sitting down on a throne. She seems to spend a lot of time either sitting on a throne or in a barge.
On a throne in a barge.
Enthroned wherever she is, which might be on a barge. Yes. So
what barge she sat in, like a gilded throne.
Like a gilded throne.
Like a gilded throne.
There she is, lying. She might be sitting, might be lying. Anyway, yeah, Cleopatra. Cleopatra book is the first one of H. Rider Haggard's kind of mystically tinged adventure novels. I've read She. We read King Solomon's Mines at school. Have I read any others? Not sure. So that should be good. And then following on with a book from the 1920s by Talbot Mundy called Queen Cleopatra. So basically a couple of historicals there, but I've also been looking at comic books. There's a great database called Grand Comics Database, and you can search by characters who are like in the stories as well as the main titles and so on. And I thought, there's a lot of these. And then I realised that I was actually only looking at the first page, and there were 7 pages of this stuff. So lots and lots of comics, and I'll do that thematically, I think, because there are resurrection stories, there are time travel stories, there are stories that are simply set in the time when Cleopatra was alive. She's in space, she's meeting people like Asterix and Xena and Superboy, Superman.
Does she make Superboy a Superman?
Well, you wait and see. Wait and see. Yes, right. So that's my plan. Now, I said a couple of other people are joining in. I know that Thomas Arson Lit Matters will be making some cool stuff. And I know that Julie at Books by Ear, fabulous channel, has been listening to a Cleopatra novel, and there are a few others who said they might throw their hat in the ring, as it were. So I'll obviously be giving shout outs to those as they may emerge. When I do things like this, I like to get some sort of mascot or little figure. So like I had my occult detective model for Occult Detective October, looking at what was available in sort of Cleopatra action figures. They tended to be not just a model of Cleopatra, but a model of somebody being Cleopatra. So Betty Page as Cleopatra, or a Barbie doll of Elizabeth Taylor being Cleopatra. There's a lot going on there, and it cost £300, so that wasn't going to happen. So I've plumped for... I've got 10. No, I've got Lego Cleopatra. Lego Patra, yeah, here she is. Come on, focus, man, focus. Oh, there she is. Brilliant. So it's a Lego Play People Cleopatra with the haircut, nice robes, and slightly surprisingly, a snake. So yes, this is a piece of Lego that carries the method of its own destruction with it, which is rather strange. I think it was the snake that kind of tipped it over for me. So I'll install her on. Yep. On the shelf of Cleopatra, various things coming along. So that's what I came here to do, announce the start of Cleovember. Talking of Vembers, you may have noticed that my usual sort of fuzzy definition of face has disappeared. And I come before you now with a clean-shaven face. That's because I'm going to do Movember, the charity event. So Criminally has put together a team. I think we're called the Boys from the Bristle or something like that. And so it's, I'll be making a donation and signalling the fact by growing a moustache. That's the plan, obviously, starting from, facial ground zero, which is this, and seeing how that goes. And it's an awareness raising exercise for men's health and suicide awareness. So it's a good cause. I'll put my donation link down in case you've got a spare pound or two to throw into that. So that's what this is all about. Movember, Cleovember. Okay, that's that. So back soon with something else. Jenny, Dr. Jenny, crying out.
Can I retell my Rider Haggard joke that I tell every time you mention Rider Haggard?
Okay, to finish, a joke about Rider Haggard.
Why was Rider Haggard?
I don't know. Why was Rider Haggard?
Because he gave his vest to Tilly. Get it? Get it?
It works well if you know who Vesta Tilly is.
It works great if you know who Vesta Tilly is. But yeah, Vesta Tilly, music hall sensation, cross-dressing woman.
I'll put a picture of Vesta Tilly up.
Yeah.
And as we fade out of your lives until we come back again. Okay, bye.